Well, shotgun deer hunting season has started with a bang today, and despite the poor economy and the poor weather, plenty of hunters were out in the rain this morning. Tim Cosby, manager at Gander Mountain, says the sagging economy hasn't kept people from coming into his store.
Next thing he knows, he's in the back of a police car being arrested for this crime. He didn't do it.
At first glance, you might have thought an A-list movie star was in attendance on Sunday at the Church of the Resurrection, located in the village of Biscayne Park. But it wasn't a movie star. It was Father Alberto Coutier.
But it's wonderful, and it's a wonderful thing to see Father Albert and just see his happiness.
Well, I think it's wonderful that there's such an outpouring of love for Father Alberto, and I think it speaks to this is the Church of the Resurrection, and so I think this is resurrection.
It may just look like an old plane, but it's a whole lot more. It's a piece of history and a representative of freedom. Melissa, that meeting's still going on now. Let me tell you, the Wayne Township trustee, what they do is they give assistance to people for things such as rent, utility bills, and things like that, as long as people in need meet required income guidelines. But in the last 5 months, the office has seen a 40% increase in the number of people requesting assistance. And this is causing some major financial constraints for the township to effectively help others.
You should have a lot more, but...
Patrick Weiss is a registered sex offender and has lived under the Julia Tuttle for more than 2 years. He says that he has nowhere else to go.
No options.
If the state were to come in and ask you guys to move, where would you go?
Well, that's kind of funny that you would say that. If the state came in here and told me I gotta leave tomorrow, I would tell the state straight up that unless you can give me a place to go, you can't move me.
That's why we have to be very careful. We talk about healthcare costs, how we're going to reduce healthcare costs, how we're going to reduce drug costs.
They're all healthy, as you can see. Every bull here is healthy. They're going to go home and probably eat a better meal than I will tonight. You figure all these animals right here, there's the alternative to this is, McDonald's.
The 9-year-old manatee will now live out the rest of his days, hopefully, in South Florida waters.
Terrified, scared, wondering if there's going to be a next one and when it's going to happen and who it's going to be.
Melissa McAdams held back tears as she described her feelings about Miami-Dade's 20th horse slaughter this year that happened just a couple feet from her own horse's stable.
It's an obvious case of a horse being slaughtered for their meat for human consumption.
Since the horse killing began, there have been reports that the meat is being sold on the black market.
They started to harvest the meat from the front end of this poor animal. Usually they take all of the meat from the spinal area and the back end. These people were rushed. It's obvious.
The horse was taken from this stable right here where the killers cut through the fence in the back.
These are violent, lawless, disgusting people that are doing this.
Although the killing slowed down a bit in August, horse owners all over South Florida are taking extra precautions at their stables.
I'm very worried. I don't even want to leave the ranch. Because you never know, if they can slaughter one horse, they might just come and do 2 more horses. You never know.
But despite the fear for the safety of their horses, most owners aren't at all afraid to run into those responsible.
Whoever's doing the butchering better pray that they are caught by law enforcement. Because if they are caught by a horse owner, God bless them.
I would probably hunt the man down, take care of it myself, the way he took care of it.
If I catch you, if you don't kill me first, I will kill you.
In Miami Gardens, I'm Carlton Smith at SouthFlorida.com.